What's up, everyone? Hope the audio is okay. I don't have the mic on it. Whew. Just wanted to go live from down at the dock. Check this out. So, what's going on is I'm almost monetized on here, and I'm almost let's see, how do I put it? I've been approved to be an Amazon influencer, and that'll give me a storefront. And that storefront will allow me to sell products and get commissions on the products that I sell. So that brings in, what's up, Frank? Doing a little, check it out, Frank. This is where I come to fish every morning, cast around a little bit. I'm gonna do a review of this lake. I'm gonna do a review of a lot of these lakes if I can get the revenue. It's a beautiful spot down here. Oh, the kids are walking on the on the blowdown. So anyway, what's going on is I'm real close to monetization on YouTube, and I'm about to be, I got 2 of my 3 videos have been approved on Amazon. I got 1 more, they approve it, and I got an Amazon storefront. Yeah, John, thank you, man. Appreciate that. So check this out, man. For the last like 4.5 years, we've been talking about, bass growth and the disconnect between what's on social media and TV and what's actually going on in the real world. And that's bothered me. That's what drives me. There's no money. There's very little money, for small people on Instagram. I think my check right now is being held from Facebook was this 29 cents. So there hasn't been, any sort of revenue. It's kind of all out of pocket for me for the last 4 years, which is okay. Because honestly, I never got into this anticipating there would be any revenue. But Frank says he's getting rained out in Canada. So there's another thing though that's been going on in pond and lakes. I'm gonna have to switch arms. That I just want to touch on really fast. That will also be driving more content, and that is pesticides use in our environment. I've been a professional pesticide applicator for 30 years. And when you're an applicator, they check you out. They come check and make sure you're storing your chemicals properly, as they should. They check your records and make sure you're applying properly, as they should. The problem with that system, bureaucracy, whatever, you can still buy, anybody listening, anybody on Amazon can still buy the products and put them in the water with no supervision. So they're supervising me, the guy who has a degree in the field and whose bottom line gets affected if he over applies chemicals. But there's no way to police or check what, the public does to their own property. But the interesting part about that is their own property isn't their own property. Water, they don't own the water. You can't own water. So that bothers me, and it always has bothered me. I always felt like aquatic pesticides should be restricted use to guys like me. You shouldn't be able to buy them and put them in the water as someone who doesn't know what they're doing. So the second part of this is I'm going to do product reviews on all the aquatic herbicides and how I use them in combinations. Every single trick and every single thing I've learned in 30 years is going on here. And then there'll be links to those products through my Amazon page. It'll make me a commission. And then once I'm getting paid commissions, I can help people treat their lakes safely and not, because that's the only way I've ever made money in this business. Giving that away would be giving, you know, wow, something's chasing mullet. Would be foolish, you know. But now that I have a revenue stream, I have no problem giving that information away, and I think it's very important that people understand it. So there'll be product reviews underneath the Amazon products, like actually on Amazon, but there'll also be more in-depth product reviews in the member section. I think what I'm going to do is do like really in-depth product reviews and really good like on-site stuff with guys that I'm working with, and that'll go into the member section. So you have to pay a few bucks a month to watch it. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe five or 10. It won't be more than 10. And I probably, if you're a member over on Instagram, I'm going to be doing the same thing on Instagram. So it's only $1 at Instagram right now to be a subscribed member. That's going to go up because that other information is going to be going into there as well, because you can get linked from Instagram to that store on Amazon as well. And again, you know, if you don't want to pay me $5 a month, you don't have treatments or anything, I understand. You can drop off. I only did that because it cost me $15 a month for the blue check thing that goes next to my name. And I've got about 20 people paying me $1, so it's a push. But there will be a lot of increased value for, you know, water treatment and how to manage aquatic plants going into the member section. So I'm going to have to go up. But like I said, I'm not going up high. I'm $5 or $10. I haven't decided on which. I think that's fair for the amount of information and experience that I'll have there. Hey, thanks, man. I got them for sale, man. They're on my Shopify site, and there's some camo ones from Mossy Oak, but they're all the same. So if you just pay me and drop me a note, whatever color, I've got these in green, gray, tan, and Mossy Oak camo. Midwest, what's up, my friend? Let's take a look at the lake, boys. Stop looking at my dumb face. All right, so you see this action here? There were some tilapia up in here spawning the other day. They might be tucked back up under there. We'll see them shoot out. I hope they do, because I want you guys to see how big they are. There's some sunfish there, some minnows there. I know you guys can't see them, but that's water hyacinth blown up in here. The waxy, curly leaves. Okay, and then right there, there's some other floating plants in there. Water lettuce mix in there. There's some duckweed mix in there. Thanks for stopping in, Midwest. I'm just about to get monetized on here. That's why I came on. All right, where are the tilapia? If I see some tilapia out here spawning, I'm going to go get the bow and shoot them and have some tilapia for dinner tonight. It's weird. Last year they were everywhere. And this year I don't see them. Let's go on this side of Mr. Jim's boat. He won't mind. I don't see the little stinkers. Uh-oh. Push it back. I have to tighten up Mr. Jim's rope. Or he might have it like that because it's beating on the side of the dock because of the wind. All right, I got to jump, boys. Let's hope we don't fall in. Hey, 13 folks. Welcome aboard, everyone. Thanks for joining. Part of the Amazon thing, we'll be doing product reviews. So let's do a product review. You guys ever fish with this fishing rod? St. Croix Legend Glass. Absolutely fantastic piece of equipment. You're going to pay about $300 for it. But that joker right there is money with a capital M. Anything with a treble hook, I use it for the jerk baits and the crankbaits. Oh, something's chasing the mullets. This rod, this Croix rod, to me is worth the money. I fish it with a tight drag, not locked, but pretty snug. And I I just crank the fish right into the bend, let the bend of the rod kind of set the hooks. You give it a little tug too, but you don't have to muscle them. And it's like a fly rod almost. It's got a really great shock absorber quality to it. They always use down here, I'll be reviewing for Amazon, are these 360 cameras. Man, this thing is awesome. You guys ever seen these? This thing has helped me so much. You see, it's got a lens on both sides. So when you watch, I'll show you. Let's just turn it on. Okay, so it's looking at us right now. You see how I can see my hand, but then I can just reverse it and look out the other way. Oh no, and now it's looking at me. Now it's looking on that glass, right? And now it's looking back at us. See that? So whenever I put this thing on the boat, I mount it to the center console and I just got to push record like that, right? And now everything that's happening around me is being recorded. And I don't miss anything. I've missed so many nice fish because the camera's pointed in the wrong direction. But that 360 camera by Insta, it's the Insta X3. They've got some new ones too. I'll definitely be checking those out. But this guy has been an awesome product, and I'm going to do an Amazon review on that one as well. It just really makes doing this convenient. So what's really cool is once the page is I guess approved is the right term on Amazon, you'll have a link to Aquatic Biologist storefront. If you guys will go through that storefront to Amazon, I don't have to do a product review to get paid. If you just access Amazon through the storefront, that pays the page. So anything you buy on Amazon can contribute to keeping this going. Because, you know, like I talked about in the beginning of the video, I've been doing this for free pretty much. And I would love to increase the amount of stuff that I'm doing here, not decrease the amount of stuff I'm doing here, but we're getting to the point where the decrease is coming. I sold a property and moved to Florida, and I had some time to take off to dedicate to this, but I've got about a year left, and then it'll be job time. So all of this is coming at a great time. So that's just a heads up, you know, as to what's going on with the page. And gosh, thanks to Amazon, man. Those guys, because, you know, in the back of my mind, I've been thinking, you know, well, if I go get a job, the page is going to suffer and I'm not going to be able to do as much. And it gives me some hope that I can actually generate some revenue with this and be able to dedicate some more time to it and not have to work at, you know, for slave wages. Let's see, we've got some few things coming through. Yeah, man, I can go to the coast. I'll be going to the coast some. Actually just right over there, just an hour in let's see, that direction is St. Augustine, and in that direction is Crystal River. And I've got a cool guy over in Crystal River that's a guide. I caught a 120-pound tarpon with Captain Socrates over there. And that's exactly what I mean, man. I would like to have some money that I could go do, you know, cool things, different things. I'm kind of restricted to ponds because that's where I'm at most of the time. And unfortunately, pond management doesn't make you a very rich man. So the most limiting factor for this page right now is finance. I got a ton of ideas in my head, just no finances to execute it. So, like I said, if you guys can start shopping through the link, and it's not up right now. I've got like, it's a couple more days, maybe a week, you know, I'm just foreshadowing. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with what's happening and what's going on. And like I said, I'm really, thanks to Amazon for giving me some hope, you know. It was looking, kind of giving up on Meta. They're not interested in supporting their content creators. It's obvious. They paid us a little while for some reels when they're trying to compete with TikTok, but they took that away. And they have all this stuff about, all their monetization stuff looks like YouTube, but it's not YouTube. It's not even close. I get alerts from Facebook that say 500 people have viewed your reel, you should post more. And you come over here to the exact same video and there's 350,000 views. So it's kind of a joke to me. I have a better idea for Facebook. Open up your dying platform so more people can see my material, and you'll probably have more people visiting your page. Stop soliciting me for money to pay you to show what it's being shown for free on YouTube. How about that, Facebook? Anyway, that's about all I got. Let me make sure I didn't miss any questions here. Nope. Cool. One more look at the lake. You guys see the osprey are nesting up there? And the tilapia are being uncooperative like all fish. That's all right. So anyways, appreciate you guys coming through. Just trying to rack up those last 20 hours real quick so we can get this show on the road. And thanks for watching and all the positive engagement and, you know, just being here. Thank you guys. Later.